You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, guys, we're going to be talking about the GOAT Tom Brady here in this video. As you guys know, Tom Brady and Gisele, they have some problems. The report was that Tom Brady decided to actually come back out of retirement after he retired for roughly like a month. And the word was Gisele not very happy with one Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr. And guys, she did not actually show up at the home opener against the Packers. Very, very unusual. And guys, we got some new information now that the reason why they're having these marital difficulties actually, guys, has nothing to do with football. This may actually be worse than what we actually think, guys. Here we go. NFL world reacts to surprising Tom Brady Gisele news. Tom Brady and Gisele's marital issues reportedly have nothing to do with football. In surprising Monday afternoon news, Page Six reported that Gisele is not unhappy with Brady's decision to continue playing football. However, the celebrity couple is still dealing with some unknown marital problems. Now, guys, I don't believe she's happy with him actually deciding to actually come back and play. She's been pretty clear. She wanted him to step away. And in that interview she gave with Elle, she said, "I've done my part." So when I hear that it has nothing to do with football, she was clear that she wanted him to be around more. So it could be something even bigger than football. But I believe that maybe the narrative is starting to actually get spun a little bit because Tom Brady has not been particularly great the first 3 games of the season. Now, against the Packers, he had no wide receivers whatsoever. Mike Evans was out. Julio's hurt. I mean, they actually had to get a wide receiver off the street, Cole Beasley, to actually come in. That's how bad it was for the Bucs wide receiving core. Now, I do expect Tom Brady to be good. I mean, he hasn't been terrible the first 3 games. 3 touchdown passes, 1 interception, but we expect more from Tom Brady. Many have assumed that Brady and Gisele's issues were centered on football, but that isn't the case. Quote, "The problems are not due to his decision to play football again. Sometimes things are complicated," a source told Page Six. Now, when I heard that she didn't want him to actually come back and play football, I was thinking, okay, he's going to play this season and then he can retire. He'll come back home. Everything will be good. Now, when I hear this now, if this is true, this is deeper than football. It doesn't matter if he retires or not after that season. So let's say that he does retire after this season. They could still end up breaking up. They're not even living together now, folks. They're not living together now. During that 2-week hiatus, I guess he was on an island with Gisele, but he went back to Bucs camp. She went to Miami. Last time I heard, she was in New York. They're not even living together, folks. So maybe, just maybe, this has a little bit more to do with other things besides football. But I do believe that football is a huge reason why they're actually having these issues right now. I mean, every marriage has its ups and downs. That's going to happen. But man, this could affect the season for the Bucs. But I believe that Tom Brady is still going to be Tom Brady eventually. We'll have to see when he gets his whole full-fledged of wide receivers back on the field, because what happened a few days ago on the field, that wasn't the Bucs wide receiving core we're actually going to see going forward. Just not. But this whole Gisele thing, no doubt about it, is probably kind of weighing on Tom Brady. When we actually found out that, at least that was the rumor anyway, he looked miserable in training camp. At first, I thought that was a joke. And then the whole Gisele thing actually came down. And I was like, all right, maybe, just maybe, this is really starting to wear on him, his whole marital situation. but he still does love football. He loves football a lot. Now, we know, at least we reported that Gisele was unhappy with him playing football. I guess she's not liking that narrative being spun out there that she's against him playing football, even though she said that she actually wanted him at home. It says here, a source close to Gisele is not happy with the anti-football narrative that's been floating. Quote, Tom Brady and Gisele Bündchen's marriage problems have nothing to do with his decision to return to the NFL, sources close to the model now say, adding those claims are sexist. So now they're trying to say that it is sexist now about those claims. I'm just not buying this. Because Gisele said she had other things that she wanted to do. I mean, she's 42 years old. I mean, the clock is ticking on her modeling career, just like the clock is ticking on Tom Brady's NFL career. Maybe they just both have egos in this. I'm not really sure. I just wish them all the best. I don't like that their public life, their private life is out there like this. But when you're the GOAT, when you're a supermodel, I mean, those things are just going to be out there in the public. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, do you buy that their marital problems have nothing to do with football? I believe that it's actually playing a role, but it seems like this may be way, way deeper. And I really don't know if they're going to actually be together or not. But like I said, wish them all the best. Anyway, guys, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.